Good morning, everyone. It's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess. Look, I did the bonus read this morning and I was like, okay, it cut me off. I got cut off. My alarm went off and I've forgotten to turn it off. I still posted it, but I'm still absolutely amazed at how the energy sometimes just comes through exactly the same in the bonus read and you get the same reading. So I've picked up yet another deck of cards. I'm going to do a bonus and see what comes up in this one. So I have a bit of extra time this morning. I've been up since 2 a.m. today. 2 days this week I've been up since 2 o'clock. Of course, you don't catch up on the sleep you've missed out on, do you? So I'm going to use the Wonderland Tarot here. It's a very cute little deck. Okie dokie, let's see what's happening here. So we have the Queen of Wands coming out first. Now I like this card. Can represent the fire signs, Leo, Sag or Aries. The Queen of Wands, the energy of the Queen of Wands is around someone who's feeling very confident, very attractive. They're a leader in their field. They are a leader to people. They have great influence over others. Can be you feeling very sort of sexy and attractive and very passionate about what you're doing. Four of Wands coming in behind that. So the Four of Wands talks about stability, can be about marriage, but something definitely becoming more stable here. Something becoming more stable after breaking a heart. And we do have the Hanged Man here. So the Hanged Man, of course, talks about taking time out. You're obviously doing healing at the moment in order to bring stability into your life. So maybe you've already done this and that's why you're feeling like the Queen of Wands, or maybe you're working on this and you're taking on the energy of the Queen of Wands. Alrighty, so we have the Ten of Swords coming in first. So the Ten of Swords talks about the end of a cycle. It's about closing something off. It can be about betrayal, but it's like you have taken something once too many times now, and the universe is saying, that's it now. We need to close this off and start again. It can be about negative thinking. It can be about distorted views. It can be about having a lot of sadness around you, but whatever it is, you're ready to put it to bed. And then the star's coming out here. So the star talks of hope and faith. It talks about, the universe bringing you to where you should be. So it's part of your path, part of your divine journey that you're on, and the universe is bringing you to where you should be at the moment. Okay, and then we have the Temperance card coming out. So very much about where you should be at the moment. This is about divine timing, putting things in balance, making sure everything's in balance and you're in balance with the world around you. And then we have the Five of Swords. So for some of you, you've been through some sort of conflicting time. You may have walked away from a situation that didn't serve you, but you're definitely cutting things out that no longer need to be there. Sometimes this can be conflict with another person, but I feel this is more about you deciding that this isn't what you want and moving forward. We have the Ten of Pentacles here. So beautiful. This is about finding your abundance, walking towards what you want, having in your life what you want, which is really cool. Oh, shush. Now my alarm's going off on my phone. Okay, and then we have the Three of Cups. Now, the Three of Cups has come out in all of the readings this morning. It can be the card of celebration, celebrating with family and friends. It can talk about reunions, getting together with people. Doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. Sometimes this card comes up when there's a third party involved in a relationship. High Priestess, so we're talking about having your intuition on point, being really in tune with what's going on around you, being in tune with your feelings, things being revealed. Six of Pentacles coming out here. So this is about equal give and take. Some of you have given away something that wasn't offering you back what you wanted to put in. So you may have been having some sort of relationship, or could have been a love situation where you were investing a lot of your time and energy and the other person wasn't, and you've walked away from it yet, because you're planting seeds for the future. You're putting in place now what you want to see in your future. You no longer want to see this in your life, so it's like you're saying to the universe, right, that's it, I want to move forward and I do not want this in my life anymore. And look at that. So the King of Cups is being presented to you here. Okay, very, very nice. bit of a nice reading for people looking for love here. You've been trying to bring some sort of stability back into your life after some time of heartbreak. Now, the heartbreak doesn't necessarily mean that you've been through romantic love. Sometimes a heartbreak can be because you've sort of understood that your world isn't presenting the way you want it to and you want to change things. But you've definitely been in sort of a reclusive state, trying to bring in this beautiful stability here. And you're finally in the place now where it's starting to come in for you. So I feel like you may have been in a situation, and this way may be why you've decided to relieve yourself of some trauma or something that's been in your past. And Three of Swords represents that sort of past pain. But it's like you've been in something that's taught you that it's not what you want. You've walked away from something where somebody hasn't reciprocated love or hasn't invested in you. So the universe is really coming in to say the timing was right here, and this was what you were meant to do. We've presented something to you that you didn't fit with you, that wasn't right for you. This situation it wasn't what you deserved. You deserved so much more than that. You deserve this beautiful abundance here. But what you're doing here is accepting something that is not worthy of you. And your intuition has picked up on that, and you've walked away from it. You've said, I'm not going to deal with that anymore. I need to move on. I need to find out what I really deserve in my life. So you've had to let that go, which may have created heartbreak for you there as well. But sometimes this is about understanding the patterns we go through and how we're repeating patterns. And the Ten of Swords is telling me that you're understanding this pattern now, and you're moving away and saying, I'm not going to do it that way anymore. But what's really nice here is now, because you've understood that you want somebody or want something in your life that is giving back to you, that you're investing in, that's not giving back to you, but you now want something that's equally reciprocated. And you've said to the universe, now I don't want to deal with this sort of stuff anymore. I've had way too much of this in my life, and I'm going to finish out this cycle, and I want to move on to something that's right. And the universe is bringing you in either as the King of Cups, which means that you have become more stable now within your feelings and your intuition. So you've brought in your own stability now through having this sort of, I don't know, awakening or awareness. The other thing I feel here is that they may now bring in the person that you were ready for. Well, you weren't ready for them before. So if you're looking at this as, a non-romantic reading, what the universe is saying here is that you've done the work now. We're going to bring you what you really did deserve, something that's going to give back to you, something that is worthy of you. But for some of you, this is about love, and it's like you've had everything you don't want, so now the universe is saying the time is right now to bring in what you do want. So they're gifting you with this person who is so ready to give love back to you and receive love. So they're on their way to you now because you've said to the universe, this is what I want. I've done enough of this and I'm not doing this anymore. I want this. So the universe is now bringing in a person for you. Now, I don't know who the person is. It could be someone new, could be someone that you've known before, but the card you've got out is the flow of prosperity. So now what's happening here is you're like opening your life now to receive. You're bringing in what you should have been getting before, but you've been blocked to it somehow. And I know that through this Ten of Swords energy. So something in your life, possibly something that you've done a certain way, that you've cycled in, that you haven't learnt lessons in, that you keep going back to, is about to finish now in order to start something new. So very, very nice reading, people. I'm glad I went back and did another one. Have a great day.